The night we've been waiting months for is finally here. It's unofficially the first day of Halloween Horror Night season because tonight it is Premium Scream Night.
I know, I'm so excited. This is gonna be our first shot at seeing all the houses, trying all the food, seeing the scare zones for the very first time, and we're gonna take you guys along with us.
Yeah, so this is a separate ticketed event. This is not included with like any of the standard passes. This was an extra charge. It's very expensive to go to this.
Yeah.
And last year we did not think it was worth the price, but they decided to kind of do right by it. They gave it like a really steep discount for anyone who went last year. So we're gonna see if this year is better. The crowds are supposed to be a lot lighter. The wait times for the haunted houses should be much shorter. And I just can't wait to go inside, see all the scare actors, see what the scare zones are meant to look like, because we've seen them all during the update season.
Yep. And
it's time to officially kick off the HHN season. So let's not waste any more time and go check out Premium Scream 2026.
All right, so we just scanned in. They give you these lanyards for Premium Scream Night, and right now it is a little bit drizzly, so they were handing out free ponchos, which is really nice.
That was nice. Last year at the start it was pouring.
It was absolutely
And they didn't
pouring.
do that, so they'll step up in the right direction.
Yeah.
About to head into the fog for the very first time. So before we do any haunted houses or anything like that, wanted to show off the one piece of exclusive merchandise for tonight. There is a Premium Scream Night t-shirt, and they did this last year as well. This year's design says "Fear takes center stage." You have Chance, Jack, Eddie, and Dr. Oddfellow right there with what the arches are supposed to look like. So it is a little bit past 6:30 and the weather's probably throwing some things off, but crowds are looking very, very light. This is gonna be the biggest thing we keep an eye on in this video. So here's a look at some of the wait times right at the start of the event. It started about 10 minutes ago. Stranger Things 5 minutes. Evil Dead Burn is 5 minutes, Jack and Oddfellow 10, Madlands 10, Ozzy 15. So far so good as far as the wait times go, but I think we're gonna do Stranger Things. So as you guys know, Alex is very afraid of clowns. This year is gonna be very clown heavy, so we said, what's gonna be the first house that we do? Like, what's our game plan? And I think she was like, Stranger Things, right?
Yeah.
To kind of ease into it.
Yeah, I'm not doing Jack and Oddfellow as my first house. I need to work my way up, I think.
Yeah, and listen, 5-minute wait right at the start of the event. They looking good so far.
The lines look really short so far.
Yeah, we just made it back here. Obviously can't film inside any of the haunted houses, but Stranger Things 5, first house, 5-minute wait. All right, house number 1 of the 2026 season in the books, Stranger Things 5. It's crazy to say because like we were kind of pulsed through it.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to do that one again. We missed a lot of scares. Some of the set designs were really cool, but it wasn't as good as the last one. And I didn't think the Stranger Things 4 house was anything crazy. Can't judge everything on the first run through though.
Yeah,
so we'll definitely do it again.
And they are pulsing tonight, at least for now, while the lines are short. That doesn't mean like they're gonna pulse each party, but they let like about 10 to 15 people in, and then they stop and then let another one in.
Yeah.
But we lost the family in front of us, so we basically were walking through the house by ourselves.
Yeah, I kept telling Alex, I said, slow down, we're missing things.
I know, but I get scared. But anyway, but yeah, when they do that though, sometimes you do miss some scares because I feel like the actors don't know like when you're coming.
Yeah, there was a lot of times where like they just scared nobody.
Yeah.
And they were like ahead of us or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, we both are huge Stranger Things fans, so like any Stranger Things house is always fun to walk through. But like Matt said, it definitely wasn't as good as the previous houses, but I do want to go through it again. There's, especially on the first run-throughs for every house tonight, like you miss so many details. You're like trying to look around and see everything, but you just like can't. So I feel like we just have to keep doing them.
Good first house, definitely a good starter house.
Yeah.
Like if you're maybe coming to the event for the first time, not insanely scary, a couple good scares in there. But now we're gonna see what the waits are like for like Ozzy and Madlands, because they're all back here. All right, house number 2, Ozzy Osbourne, Prince of Darkness, says 15 minutes. They have this cool little projection on the side of the soundstage too. And it says 15 minutes, but these queues are extremely empty. So we'll see what it's like once we get outside, but so far so good. So the biggest question mark in terms of houses for me this year was the Ozzy Osbourne house. I've said this in update videos. I like Ozzy's music. I don't know a lot about Ozzy Osbourne lore, but that house was a 10 out of 10. It was so good. And we were saying on the walk over here to this little spot to film this, it's gonna be hard to find a house to be better than that.
Yeah.
And we're only 2 houses in. We still have 8 to go.
It was great. It was really good. They incorporated a lot of different elements, which I think made it so good.
Yeah.
Like There was like big animatronics. There was a part where it was like raining inside. The music, like all his music was throughout the house. It was really, really good.
It was awesome. The Bark at the Moon scene was really good. The Crazy Train, I don't want to spoil too much, but if you're watching this video, you probably do want to know about the houses. The set design in there was incredible, on the level of El Artista from last year. Big scale, like Alex said, multi-level rooms, animatronics.
And don't forget to look up at the end. Like, then you see him at the end. He says, like, I love you all.
That's
like,
the last thing you hear.
Yeah, it was good. And I'm not a big Ozzy Osbourne fan. Like, I don't know that much about him, but that house was really fun.
We are gonna stop over in MattAndAlex, Cage Cannibals. It's right next to Ozzy. It's a 10-minute wait, and then we'll probably break for some food, and then just show you guys to the scare zones and all that stuff. But might as well do MattAndAlex while it's 10 minutes. And we're right here. So the medallion might not be out in its usual spot, but it is back here by the sound stages. They have some props out over here. So this is a really, really good photo op. At least on Premium Scream, they have a team member here that's taking our pictures, but there is the real medallion. This is nuts. We're on the walk back to the park after leaving Madlands, and there's like barely anyone here. I mean, these crowds so far, this is what you're paying for.
Yeah, I know. Like, this is 100 times better than last year already, and we haven't even like walked the park yet.
So we're gonna go get food in just a second, but wanted to talk about Madlands Cage Cannibals. This was like towards the bottom of my hype list. I thought it was a really cool house. They did pulse us in this one. They didn't pulse us in Ozzy. So I guess it just depends on what it's like. There was really no wait at all. So they didn't pulse us, and we got like the true run through of that house. We got every single scare. We got to see every scare actor in it, and it was really interesting. They didn't look like what I thought they were going to look like, but the costumes were pretty cool. The set design in there was awesome. I enjoyed it. It was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, there were some weird smells in that house, I will say. But yeah, I thought it was better than I thought it was going to be. I don't know how it'll rank after we do all of the other ones, but it definitely was better than I thought.
Yeah, like I had this, I can't remember if I had this like 9 or 10 on my hype list, but I think it'll be a little bit higher than that. We'll see. I enjoyed it, and again, we got to like really experience it the way it was meant to be experienced. So right now we're starving, so we're gonna go get some food because it's all included.
Yeah. I can smell it here. The blood, the carnage. Walk on over to chaos and let it control you. Well, it's fine.
Like I said, we are on our way to go get some food because we haven't eaten dinner yet. It's just about 8 o'clock. Jack and Oddfellows a 5-minute wait. That's going to be one of the most popular houses of the year. So it just kind of goes to show what the crowd levels are tonight versus last year. Much lighter so far. Like we said, majority of this food is going to be included tonight. We're trying to see what we're going to start off with. Do we just go with the Jack and Odd dog right from the jump? I mean, I'm hungry.
I know, I am too.
I could put down a foot-long hot dog right now.
No, we can't though, because we have so much to try. We just have to take like a few bites of each thing.
Starting off strong. 3 different items. First is the Jack and Odd dog. You can get this over at the Death Tank, which is going to be right by the Transformers bar, right by the entrance to downtown Clowntown. This thing is a beast. It has flamin' hot Cheetos, peppers, onions, cheese
sauce,
and an Oddfellow ube bun.
What are we diving into
We
first?
have like a whole little feast over here. This is the benefits of Premium Scream. I don't know, I feel like we got to start with the dog.
Okay, but
start with the glizzy.
I want to cut this piece off at the end so that I actually get like a bite with everything.
Yeah, agree.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep. I had the first bite of the Jack and Odd dog, and the first bite I had, I didn't have a lot of the toppings on it. I'm like, oh, this is just like a plain foot-long hot dog. But once you get a little bit deeper into it and you get the cheese and the flamin' hot Cheetos, it actually has a little bit of a kick. Is it anything out of the ordinary? Not really. In years past, they had like the bubblegum hot dog and all that stuff. That was definitely much more adventurous. This is pretty good. It's essentially just a standard hot dog, cheese sauce, and then you get the kick from the flamin' hot Cheetos.
And at the same booth, you could get the Death by Cheese stick. It's basically just a huge breaded mozzarella stick with marinara sauce. And then the booth right next to that one, you could get twisted tater chips and fried pickles, and we got the fried pickles. All right, I ate one of the fried pickles. Really, really good, nice and crispy on the outside. And then they actually have like a little bit of a spicy kick to it from whatever sauce is on top. It's almost like a spicy mayo type of flavoring. But these are really, really good. And they actually, like, the breading doesn't like slip right off of them. I hate that. Like sometimes with fried pickles, these stay on and they're nice and crispy.
Here it is, the most talked about food item I believe the most talked about one from last year, the Death by a Cheese Stick, and it's back again. Look at that.
That's a lot of cheese. If you're lactose intolerant, stay away.
That's a thick boy right there.
That is. So this Death by Cheese Stick is the same as last year, I think, at least from what I can remember. It is very crispy and nice on the outside, so you get like that nice crunch when you bite into it, and then it is obviously soft and cheesy on the inside. I will say dipping it in the marinara does give it like more flavor, so I would definitely suggest dipping it. We might sprinkle some food clips in this video here and there, but stay tuned for our separate video. We're gonna have a whole foodie guide trying everything that there is to try. But right now, we are gonna go into downtown Clowntown.
Here we go.
Pray for me, you guys. I'm not excited.
Here's your first look at the downtown Clowntown sign, all lit up and ready for us to go in. This whole section right here by the Jimmy Fallon ride is gonna be all killer clowns from outer space. Oh, look at this, they're blowing bubbles over here. Do they smell like cotton candy? Let's see. No. I think there's guest activated triggers on the cotton candy cocoons. Let's go see.
There's Shorty.
Oh yeah, Shorty's right there.
I gotta
see him.
box him.
Yeah, Alex got to throw hands. All right, let's see if anything happens if we hit this red button. I didn't notice anything. Let's try this one. Oh yeah. So you have some lights and some music. So yeah, as you're walking by, make sure you hit these red buttons and that'll happen to you. There he is, there's Shorty, my favorite killer clown right there. Oh, he wants to fight. Uh-oh. They do move this massive set piece as well, because during the day, it's over there in this back corner, so they move this at night. Hey, I think Shorty was trying to pick a fight with you.
Yeah, well,
he's got his gloves on.
I gotta get my boxing gloves ready.
Look at this one with the duck tube around him. There's one of the vehicles they have out and about. Oh my gosh, it's Hollywood Harry. Whoa, that's amazing. He's from HHN Hollywood. Alex is probably dying on the inside.
I'm actually having fun, but this is like my worst nightmare.
Uh-oh, looks like he's got some ice cream. Hello. What do we have here? Ice cream cones, cotton candy. Something tells me we shouldn't eat this though, so I think we're gonna keep walking. We got the midway of the bazaar right here. We have all these heads kind of moving around. There's some more triggers over here, so I think something's gonna happen if you push those. You wanna try it? Good, go push one. Let's see. There you go, that's a good prize.
Awesome. Great.
Got this massive Jack the Clown projected on the outside of Finnegan's. Okay, are we sure we want to go down this alleyway over here? We got this creepy clown.
What the hell?
With a black balloon.
Absolutely.
Look, there's no one here.
I hate that. He's
I think we got to do
it. Down this alley.
We got to face our fears. Oh, he's calling us in.
No, thank you. Oh God!
Oh no.
No, I don't like this.
Yeah, something tells me we shouldn't go down this street. You're the only one on it. Uh-oh.
I hate clowns. Goodbye.
I love you though. So you got one of us, right? Word something.
Oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't work.
There you go, you just gotta give it a spin. There it is.
Get me out of here! No! No! No, 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 no! Stop! Stop!
Our next stop is going to be over at Louie's in New York, and we're going to be trying the Rigatoni Ritual. This is $14.99 on a normal night. It's garlic butter cheese pizza with baked rigatoni alla vodka, crispy sausage, and pesto. This is one of the food items when I was looking at the menus ahead of time that I was most excited to try, because the pizza that they had here at Louie's last year was so good. The spaghetti pizza from Five Nights at Freddy's, and the culinary team said that because that was so popular, they decided to do a new version for HHN 35. So we'll see if this is kind of like a staple at Louie's moving forward, but we're gonna dive into this and see, is it as good as the one last year?
Should have got like a fork and knife. Oh my God,
I know,
this is heavy.
this thing is massive.
Whoa.
Holy, it's almost like 2 slices in one.
This pizza is really good. I really like it. The pepperonis or sausages or whatever is on there, they're like nice and crispy. The rigatoni just gives it more like flavor. I will say, we were just talking about this, I don't know which one I prefer compared to like last year or this year. We were saying this year it does have more flavor because like the pesto and everything. Last year was just like spaghetti and meatballs, but both were really good. Like I could see myself getting this again if like we came here early and I didn't have dinner yet and I wanted to get something quick.
Yeah, I agree with everything that Alex said. The best part about this, and you might say, oh, like 14 or 15 bucks for a slice of pizza is crazy. You can easily share this with 2 people, and this will fill you up. It's got pasta on top of bread and cheese, so it's a little bit dense. I still think I lean more towards last year's a little bit more. I think if this one had a little bit more pesto on it, I would like it better. I still would absolutely get this again, and I would pay money out of my own pocket, like on a normal night, to get it. I just was expecting like a little bit more pesto flavor, but it is very, very good. So I think they have another hit on their hands. This guy's got the perfect hiding spot right here. Look at him. I want to see him jump out. He's gonna get somebody good. Oh, there he goes. Uh-oh. Shorty said square up. Oh, look at Jumbo. Hello. Uh-oh. We got like the ice cream guys from the movie. Uh-oh. Okay, so we got a little bit of food in our bellies. I think it's time to do another house. We're gonna head back to where we originally started, because we didn't do Evil Dead yet. So we're gonna do Evil Dead Burn.
I guess.
I didn't see the movie, so I probably have no idea what's going to be going on.
Yeah, me too. But
we'll see.
I also, for some reason, am scared of this house. I don't know if it's going to be scary, but I just have a feeling it might be.
Actually, pause. I totally forgot. We're about to walk past Jack and Oddfellow. So I think it's time for Jack and Oddfellow.
All right.
Let's do it. And the wait times are still super short. Jack and Oddfellow, Chaos and Control, only 5 minutes, and it's like 9 o'clock. I just noticed this too, as we're about to go through the queue. Half of it is lit up red, and half of it is lit up purple. And as you can see, there's literally nobody here. We still have a little bit of ways to go in this queue, but it looks like Jack and Oddfellow is gonna be a straight walk-on, which is insane to even think about. So we just did Jack and Oddfellow, and not only did we do Jack and Oddfellow, we did it twice because it was a straight walk-on. There was a couple of things we missed the first time. It definitely lived up to the hype that I had for it. This was probably my most anticipated house. The set design in there was amazing, fantastic colors, easy to understand the story of what's happening.
Yeah.
And there's some really, really cool like visual elements that happen in that house. And there's also a visual element that I think is the biggest flaw of the house. So, spoiler alert, the moment when Jack and Oddfellow come together and they decide that they're stronger if they work together, they're on screens as opposed to like physical actors being in the room.
Yeah.
And
That was a bummer.
Yeah, think of it if you did the Terrifier house last year. At the end, like, remember Art the Clown was up high and you had to choose the wet path or the dry path? It's kind of that same thing. You're not choosing a path, but they're at that same like level of eyesight on top of the skull.
Yeah.
And I really wish that they had actors in there. I feel like that's the biggest story moment, and there was no actors, which was weird.
Yeah.
But other than that, I thought the house was really, really good.
Yeah, there was really cool elements. There was a part where like you're walking on a slanted like floor, and I've never like been in a house with that type of element, so that was really different and really cool. There was puppets in there.
Yeah.
A lot of great scares, like, and then especially at the end, Jack and Oddfellow both come out at
Get
the
the
same
double
time,
scare.
and they got me good. Even the second time around, when I knew that they were going to be there, they still got me.
Yeah. Overall, I'm very, very happy with the house. You'll see when you go through it, that one moment, it kind of takes you out of it for a second. You're like, oh, I wish they were actually up there. Instead, it's just a screen.
Yeah.
But all the other uses of screens and technology in that house was really, really good. So that's gonna be high on our list for sure. And I can't wait to go through that multiple times because it's on an anniversary year. You get a Jack and an Oddfellow original house. It was awesome. I enjoyed it, just that one little flaw. So we're gonna make our way over through Hollywood, Sideshow of Decay. I keep showing these crowd shots just to show you what it's like walking around. We're about to enter the Infernal Carnival of Nightmares scare zone from the back end. And this is what the crowds are like, how creepy this is. You got the usher over here and some of his little minions. You excited for Sideshow at Decay? We got to see the caretaker and Cindy.
Yeah, that'll be really cool. I'm excited to see them in person. I've been seeing some like pictures of them online and they look really good.
Not a soul in sight as we're approaching this scare zone. This is crazy. This is kind of creepy as it is, right?
Yeah, there's literally nobody around. It's dark and foggy. What are we walking into?
Oh my gosh, look at this guy. That is awesome. There he is. That's the big boy. And there she is, Cindy Kane. There he is, the caretaker. Oh my gosh. That is awesome.
These unlikely creepy creatures that go bump in the night.
Oh look, it's Sinister and Surreal. They're back in Sideshow of Decay. That's awesome. He's following you.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, we got our boy Slimothy Jimothy.
They're slim.
They're slim. Slimothy Jimothy's up there, and he's got a new little friend.
Left to plot. Now,
Uh-oh.
forget me not. To my vengeance, yours.
So Sideshow of Decay has a lot of characters. Obviously, Cindy and the Caretaker are two of the biggest ones, but there's also Sinister and Surreal. There was one of the cats from the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane scare zone. So keep your eyes out in there, because you never know who you're gonna see as far as HHN callbacks go. Oh my gosh, we're coming up on the Mel Zombies. Look at this one. Wow. Yeah, they got some of the zombies out over here. Over by Mel's. This is a returning thing from last year. Uh-oh, it's time to do it.
It's time for Matt's favorite scare zone of the year.
Going into Fort Nightmares. I saw a couple reels about this. This looks ridiculous. So we're gonna go see it for ourselves. What on earth? There's like a giant llama. Whoa. Just came out of nowhere. Oh wow, there's somebody up there. We got a battle going on over here. Whoa. Almost got you. Look at these like alien guys. Uh-oh. Oh no, what is going on? What the?
What on earth?
What is happening? Oh boy. So here's that giant battle bus. This thing's pretty cool, I will say. This set piece is cool. The rest of it, not so much. We'll definitely talk about this at the end of the video a little bit more, but I want to give a big shout out to Universal for like actually listening to the feedback from last year. Everyone who came last year got a discount if they were to come back, so they didn't have to do that, and they did it, and they honestly, truly listened to all of the guest feedback, because this event this year is worth every single penny. I will come to Premium Scream Night every year if it's like this, because this is exactly what it should be for the price tag. So shout out to them for actually doing the right thing and making this event what it should be. Over here in Springfield, we got the chainsaw gang.
Hi.
We found the right one. So we're coming up on Invasion Alien Abduction. This is definitely high on my hype list. Only a 10-minute wait, so the wait times have been really consistent. I haven't seen anything posted longer than 15 minutes tonight. So we're gonna head back through the Simpsons entrance and do Invasion. Here's a look at the house facade for Invasion. This thing is super cool. So you got the barn, you can see pieces of the UFO over here. Looks like there's a car. Yeah, there's a car over here that's crashed. It's all smoking. This is a really, really big facade, just to give you a sense of scale. Goes from all the way there, all the way over there. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we just got out of Invasion, Alien Abduction, and we are halfway through all 10 haunted houses. That was house number 5. Technically house number 6 because we did Jack and Oddfellow twice, but 5 as far as the actual houses go. And I thought it was really cool. There were some elements in there that I've never experienced in a house before. At one point, you feel the floor vibrate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you feel like the floor like shaking underneath you. I've never felt that before. That was cool.
It was cool, and there was a couple of animatronics in there, or like robotic elements, which I thought were neat. The aliens look exactly what you expect them to look like.
Yeah.
They all are very much the exact same. There's not a lot of variety. There's a couple ones like on stilts.
Yeah,
a couple
like
big tall
ones.
ones. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It just,
Yeah.
it maybe wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
But then again, you can't like judge these houses off of just one run through. So we're definitely gonna do it again. But I enjoyed it.
And also, be careful when you exit because there might be one lingering somewhere.
Yeah, maybe when you least expect it, we'll say that. But what was your favorite part of this house?
I thought the set design was really cool. There were like elements where like you have to look up, like there was an alien like up top.
Yeah.
I remember I like pointed to, I'm like, look, there's one up there. Oh, also, I know what I wanted to say. When you see the aliens actually abducting some of the people, like you could see them like grabbing them and then the person like goes up. That was a really cool element too.
It was really cool, and it really felt like you were in a house. Like there was doors with hinges.
Yeah, we walked through a kitchen at one point.
A bedroom. It was really, really well designed, and I can't wait to do that one again. That was fun. It's probably like middle of the pack for me right now, if I had to guess, right? So right over here is HR Blood and Guts. This one also has a 5-minute wait, so let's go do it. Here we go, HR Blood and Guts, a 5-minute wait. I will say that some of the new signs this year are way too small. Like, look how big the wait time is, but the HR Blood and Guts logo is so tiny, and then all the warning signs are huge. I feel like that should be swapped, but either way, really short wait. So HR Blood and Guts is an original character. This is a callback to a house from years ago, and we have a video that we did a few weeks back during like update season and speculation season, all about who he is, like the backstory of the character. So if you want to watch that video to have a sense of what's going on, maybe if you're a little bit newer to the event, I'll leave it up in the corner right now.
Dispatch to Unit 3-5. Suspects are confirmed to be Larry Kurtzberg from Cary Penitentiary and 2 accomplices. Proceed with caution. Suspects are armed and dangerous.
HR Blood and Guts might be the most fun you'll have in a house this year. It was great. It's the campy, funny house of the year. It was everything that I wanted it to be. It was awesome. Basically, welcome back Slaughter Cinema. That's very similar to what it is.
I loved that house. I had so much fun in that house. The Pumpkin Lord is in there.
Yeah.
He's my favorite. There was a lot of good smells in there. At one point, it smelled like pina coladas.
Yep.
Another point, it smelled like pumpkin spice. And like there was like zombies like dancing at one point doing like the disco. It was so fun. I loved that.
Yeah, if you're coming to Halloween Horror Nights and you've never done a haunted house at this event before, start with HR Blood and Guts.
Yeah.
It did get us a couple times, I will say, but it's definitely a totally different vibe than the rest of the houses. So if you've never done a house, you're coming for the first time, do HR Blood and Guts first.
Yeah, definitely
it was
a
awesome.
good starter house.
Very good starter house. I loved like the selection of the movies that they did.
Yeah.
One of them, they were in like a graveyard and everything looked black and white, like it was like an old school black and white film. Even the makeup on the scare actors. So I was very excited when they announced that HR Blood and Guts was having another house this year, and they absolutely delivered on it. It was so much fun, and I can't wait to go do it again. One thing I will say too is the lighting packages around the park are really good. So we're looking at the entrance to Men in Black. Right here, you can see all the red and the purple. It's absolutely everywhere. All right, so we're making our way into this path. This is gonna bring us to Hellraiser and Sinners, 2 of the biggest IPs. It's now 10:30 at night. We're going into our 8th house, technically 9 because we did Jack twice, but this is gonna be the 8th out of the 10 houses that we're doing. And the crowds have just been really, really good. Like, we are flying through these houses. We still have hours left in the event, and we ate a bunch of food. Which one of the 2 do you want to do first?
Sinners, because I'm scared of Hellraiser.
I heard from the team member previews it's a little scary, so We'll
Come
see.
on, I'm scared.
All right, either way, we're gonna be doing them both.
All right, let's do Sinners first.
Yeah, let's do Sinners first. It's a little warm-up one. Look how cool the tent looks. Again, all lit up with the red and the purple. And it's just crazy that at 10:30, that two of the biggest IPs here are both posted at a 5-minute wait.
There's absolutely nobody here right now.
This is
Look at
crazy.
this. It's crazy.
This is gonna be absolutely jam-packed tomorrow. Everybody coming for Stay and Scream, everyone coming for opening night. But tonight, it's definitely extremely light crowd. There's a look at the facade. Again, obviously we can't film inside the houses, but as we're approaching, just want to show you what all the facades look like. Sinners is going to be in the Sprung tent over here, and then you got the Hellraiser facade right over there. They're just the movie banner. All right, we're going to do a little 2-for-1 house review here. First is Sinners. Now, I had high hopes for this house. I really enjoyed the movie.
Yeah,
Alex just
me
saw it
too.
for the first time literally last night.
I loved it, yeah.
And it was really, really good. So I was like, how are they going to pull off some of the scenes in this house? And overall, I actually really liked it.
Yeah. Oh, I liked that house a lot.
Yeah, it was good. There was certain aspects of it that really felt like you stepped right into the movie.
Yeah.
There were a couple of parts which are like kind of the main parts that a lot of people like are going to want to see that I think on our first run fell a little flat. One of them being when Preacher Boy, sings and they have that huge dance number. I was definitely expecting like a lot of scare actors in that room,
Yeah,
and it was just Preacher Boy. So now we need to go through that again and see like, is that just the way the room is?
Yeah.
Because we only did it once. And then I also was expecting a little bit more from the Rocky Road to Dublin scene.
Yeah.
I thought there was gonna be a lot of vampires. It was still cool. They didn't dance or anything.
I was
was
gonna say,
hoping they
where
would
was
get
the Irish step dancing?
Yeah, where we were Irish step dancing,
Yeah.
or attempting to at least through the house. But they had the song playing and the vampires were kind of there. So those two scenes, I think, missed a little bit for me.
And I really like, there was one part where Remick actually flew at
Yeah.
you. So that was a really cool element that they added in there. And I liked the music in there. It was really good. I thought the scare actors did a good job, the ones that were in there.
Yeah, it was good. Now, Hellraiser, you're gonna get two different opinions on this. I'm not a big Hellraiser fan. I know it's like a big deal in terms of like, white whales of IPs that Universal was trying to get. I get all that. I'm not a huge fan of the movies. I thought this house, though, as far as like a Halloween Horror Nights house goes, was a 10 out of 10. It was fantastic. It's very gory. It's gross.
Yeah.
The Cenobites are everywhere. A lot of scares. And the set design in there was really cool. Although I'm not a big fan of the property, I can certainly appreciate this as a house. And it was easily the scariest house of the night.
Yeah, well, I think that's why I didn't like it, because it was the scariest house. It was so gory. I'm not really like into all of that gore. Like some of it here and there, obviously we're at HHN, like
Right.
I understand it, but this was like so bloody, so gory.
It was right out of the movie.
And the Cenobites were like everywhere. Like they kept popping out. Like it was definitely scary. That house also felt very long.
felt
I was like,
so long.
I was like, gee, like when is this gonna end? Like it felt so long.
It was really good. The design was great. That's a great quintessential Halloween Horror Nights house. They did the IP right.
We went through that house by ourselves.
Completely.
They pulsed us. So like maybe I won't be as scared when we're like going through it in like a conga line,
Yeah.
but like just now it was so scary because we were in there by ourselves.
We have 2 haunted houses left that we need to do. We're gonna make our way through Club Horror for the first time this season. We'll see what it's all about. I'm expecting it to be very similar to last year. Our next house is going to be Cybergoria. This is located in the Fast and the Furious queue. And just like everything else, it's only a 5-minute wait. The queue looks exactly the same. Some of the cars and stuff is gone, but obviously they didn't have enough time to flip this over. This is still the Fast and the Furious queue. Cybergoria, surprisingly, at least in my opinion, I know you're going to say Hellraiser, to me that was the goriest house of the night. I didn't expect that to be nearly as gory as it was.
I think Hellraiser was still worse, but that was very gory. And that was scary.
It was good.
There was a lot of scare actors in there. It was like, they were literally coming at us. Like, it was non-stop. Towards the end, I was like, oh my God, get me out of here. Like, it was literally like one
It's like a
person-
gauntlet.
Like, one after another, kind of like the Michaels.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yep.
But that was really good.
I liked it.
That was scary.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I would definitely put that above Madlands right now.
Yeah.
The benefit of coming to Premium Scream when it's done correctly like this is like each person that goes through is going to get the full experience for the most part. Like
Yeah.
all the scare actors are coming for you. They are pulsing, which is great.
Yeah.
Although there was literally nobody in front of us when we walked in line.
Yeah.
Like there was zero line for this house, so we just walked right in. But it was good. It was better than I thought it was going to
Yeah,
be.
and the scare actors were literally like in your face.
Yeah.
Like they were really going for it.
Yeah,
so
it was
props
good.
To them.
There are characters that are out now that are on stilts and stuff that weren't earlier. You got this clown over here. Look at him. Oh my gosh. So tall. This guy's great. He's just been standing here. I don't think people even realize that that's an actual person. MVP of downtown Clowntown right here. All right, so it is, what time is it? Like midnight? Just a
Think
little
so.
after midnight.
Yeah.
We have one house left to do. We could have easily done like more houses. We've been trying food, we've been enjoying the scare zones, but the last one that we have to do for the night is Evil Dead Burn. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll repeat whatever we want to repeat,
Yeah.
which is awesome. Shouldn't be a surprise to anybody at this point, because this is what the wait's been all night long. 5 minutes. All right, so Evil Dead Burn, I will say, got the best scare of the night. One of the best scares I've ever had at HHN was in that house. The dad in one of the scenes, I know it's the dad. It's like basically the only thing I know about the movie. Got me really, really good.
Yeah, and right after he got Matt, which I saw, he got me, and I literally like jumped on Matt's back. Like I was not expecting that at all. He literally came this close to my face. That is the second scariest house of the night. That and Hellraiser, I think, are the scariest houses. I don't have to do that again.
I had no idea what was going on. I didn't
Yeah.
see the movie, so I was kind of lost like story-wise, but I thought the house was pretty good. Like, not at the top of my list,
Yeah.
but I did get that one really, really good scare. So we are officially done with all 10 houses. Got an hour and a half left in the event. Now we're just gonna run back some of our favorites and do some of the really popular ones that like on a normal night, unless you're doing Stay and Scream,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be able to do once, maybe even twice, like
Yeah.
Stranger Things, Ozzy. We're gonna run through some of the favorite ones again, and we'll see if our opinions on those houses still stand. Something we haven't done yet is see Art the Clown. This is gonna be one of the most popular things at HHN 35. So let's go over and see if he's got like a little show or something. Oh, what are they gonna do to this guy? Not looking good for him. Oh no. So over in New York in the little alleyway is the Jack and the Oddfellow booths, and we got something from each of them. So we got the Carnival Smash Tacos. These are gonna be $14.99. It's smashed cheeseburger tacos, American cheese, shredded lettuce, pickles, secret sauce, and toasted sesame seeds.
Wow, that's really good.
Are those pickles?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That literally tastes like almost like a Big Mac. Like, the pickles are really good, the beef is good. It's literally like a smash burger just in a tortilla. Like, that's essentially what it is. That's really good. I would get these again.
Far and away the best food item that we've tried so far are these burger smash tacos. These are so good. This is probably the only food item out of everything that we tried that I would say I would absolutely buy again and again. There's some other things that we had that I probably would get again on a regular night, but these are fantastic. Like, these are a must-try food item if you're coming here to this event. I will say, overall, the food has been okay. I feel like it's been better in years past. We still have other things that we need to try, But as far as like food items go, this is really, really good. It tastes just like a McDonald's Big Mac, just in that tortilla, nice and soft. But this was awesome. 10 out of 10 on this.
Once lost, left to plot. Fires are light. For now.
Over in Hollywood is where you can come and get your photo with Hami Kuma right inside of the Five and Dime. No line right now, so I think we're gonna pop in. All right, so we're going in the Five and Dime.
Do you have your phone?
It's Hami Kuma, yeah. Hey, nice to meet you. Wow. That's awesome.
Should we get Adrian one of those and bring it home?
Get one of these creepy bears? Probably not. I think she'd be scared of him. But that was pretty cool. I mean, he was literally just in there by himself.
He's huge.
Yeah.
He was like bigger than I thought he was
I
gonna
forgot, like, I didn't realize this was going to be an offering during Premium Scream, and we just walked by and we're like, let's do it now while there's no one here.
Oh, because there's probably going to be a huge line.
There's Jack the Clown up there.
Side.
We got Oddfellow on the other
How else
side.
will you save your life, my
That is awesome.
sacrifice? There's enough to go around. Find your way back to the side,
All right, so that is officially a wrap on Premium Scream Night. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
My voice just cracked, if you heard. It's after 2 a.m. We're too old to be doing
My
this.
feet are going to fall off.
But my gosh, I mean, it's hard to say an event where you're spending like upwards of $400 a person is worth it. This was absolutely worth it. They for sure redeemed themselves from last year. We didn't wait more than like 10 minutes for any house.
Yeah.
They pulsed us in almost every single one that we went in. And it was awesome. The food lines were really, really short. Operationally, I thought it was a very well-run event, and definitely listen to the feedback. Like I said before, that they really listened to what people had to say last year coming out of it, and they improved upon it.
I feel like this year it was a completely different event than last year. We had a completely different experience tonight than we did last year.
Yeah.
We really didn't have to wait for anything. Like
Nothing.
Food, houses, nothing. Like walking through the scare zones, it wasn't crowded at all.
No.
We had such a good experience.
It was awesome.
We did every single house plus some.
We did 14 total houses.
Yeah.
And we could have done more. We stopped to
Yeah.
try all the food because we have a separate food video coming out. We move a little bit. We move at a slower pace just because we're taking B-roll and all that stuff. So we definitely could have done at least 20 houses tonight if we really wanted to.
And we didn't see either of the shows, but we knew that we could see those on any other night. We really wanted to do as many houses as we can, especially because some of those IPs we know are going to be really long waits this year. So we were like, let's do them as many times as we can tonight when we don't have the wait times.
Yeah, so overall, I mean, very, very pleased with the event this year. I'm so happy that it returned to what it was. We weren't there on that first year, and I always said if it's in between the first year and last year, it would be the perfect event.
Happy, yeah.
It was in between that, but definitely skewed more towards the first year. The
Oh,
crowds
yeah.
were not bad at all. So if this is what the October event's gonna be like, and if there's still tickets available, I don't know if it's sold out yet, and if you're on the fence, if it's anything like this, which it should be, definitely consider it.
Yeah.
If you're, looking to come for one night and get everything done, it is well worth the price. And I'm so happy to be able to say that, because I was scared coming into this being like, are we gonna spend, $700 total and just burn it like we did last year? But they listened to the feedback, and the event is well worth the price tag. So we hope you guys found this video helpful. If you're planning your October Premium Scream Night, hopefully next year is the same exact story. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below so you don't miss out on all of our future HHN videos to come. And with that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.